Hi, my name's Stacy, and I'm a clinical coordinator here, and I'm going to talk to you about the diary packets that you're going to be receiving after your vaccine. You'll be receiving a package like this. It has our number on it, our emergency number that you can call 24 hours 7 if you have any problems or questions. Amy Cline is the lead coordinator, and Robert Frenck is the PI. And in this packet, you'll find a thermometer. We are going to ask you to take your temperature every evening during the next 7 days, so we can monitor your temperatures, and you'll turn it on with this button and you'll turn it off. So you'll write it down in Fahrenheit. And then there's also, we ask you after your injection site, sometimes you get a redness or swelling or something like that, and we'll want to know the size of it. And this is a caliper, and it's rather easy to use, but sometimes it takes a manipulation practice, so sometimes I do this just to practice. But like if you would have a redness from the injection site, we need to know like how big it is and the size, so we'd ask you to measure this. And as you can see, there's increments of numbers here. They're in centimeters. You'll have to write down the number that it shows. And so what I do is I usually find a little spot on my skin to show you how, like if I had redness here, I would measure it like this. You're going to measure the widest part of it, and as you can see, it turns out to be like a 1. So you would write down a number 1, that's the size of it. We're going to ask you to put information in a diary, and it's like we can download an app to your cell phone, or we can give you a personal device or a device that we have that we could give you to use. We would download the app, and we'll go through a little bit more of that later. Because with the symptoms, we're going to be wanting to know headaches, chills, fevers, body aches, muscle aches, diarrhea, all the symptoms of COVID that you might get from a vaccine. And we want to know the intensity of it. So you would document like 0 would be nothing at all, of course. And then a 1 would be a mild. And 2 would be a moderate. And 3 would be severe. And we just ask if you have a severe that you would call this number that we have on our packet to let us know that you're not feeling well. But we will go over the diary later because it's a separate entity that we need to discuss. With your packet, in case you would develop any COVID symptoms, we do have a list of COVID symptoms that you need to be aware of. If you would have any of these symptoms, we would ask you to call us and let us know, because we're also going to give you your own swabbing kit to take home with you. And it's a whole bunch of stuff here, and it's a little overwhelming, but we have step-by-step directions of how to do it in this packet. What you would do is you're given a swab and then a little container to put it into, and there is some liquid down here, and you don't want to spill it. So you want to keep it stable somehow when you're swabbing, because they are a little bit, they'll fall over easily. But what you'll do is there's a big end on this side, and you'll open it up, and you'll actually put this into your nose, and you'll go all the way up until it stops. And you're going to twirl it around a little bit, and then you're going to twirl it coming out. And then you're going to put it in here, and you're going to snap it off, and then you're going to tighten this up. And then you're going to put this in this bag here. And then there's a card here that you would put the time and the date of the swab that we asked you to collect. And then you're going to put it in this little pocket here in this bag. And then there's a number, a telephone number that you're going to have to call. It's a UPS. They transport medical things. You're going to give them the study number, and then they come to your home and pick it up. And that's all you do, and then they bring it to us, and then we take care of it and send it to the company and everything else. You only would do this if we tell you to do this. Some people are anxious to I have to do my own swab, but this is just something for you to have in case you do develop any symptoms. Thank you much.